Shalom.
Shalom.
So before we start, we want to give all praises and all honor and all glory to Yahweh, and we want to give a double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and peace and citation to the elect, who are continuing to push His word, to overcome and everything, man. Because there's a lot that you have to truly fight in this world, man. To be in this truth, man, you really gotta fight. Okay, you have to fight temptations, man, your flesh. Keeping your spiritual goggles on, man. Keeping your eyes open and being circumspect, because there's a lot of shit that's going on right now that's deceiving a lot of people, man. From the false prophets, man, from the from these devils, putting out their technology and everything, man. Like this whole with the Apple Vision Pro thing, man. They are directing people, to being connected to a world of technology, man. And the movie that kind of puts it in the best perspective is a movie called
Ready Player One?
Yep, that's it, man. I believe in that movie, man. They come home from their jobs to like some shithole of a place.
Yep.
But they go into their whole new world, man, with the
Apple Vision.
Yeah, but with the goggles and shit, man. Happy as can be.
Yep.
And bro, it's not real life, man.
They even show you in there that the money is made in the digital world. It's
no
longer made in the physical.
Hey, and guess what? Digital currency on the rise, man. That shit can be established, by the end of this year, or next year, man.
Yep. I got a precept.
I'll go with yours.
1 Thessalonians 5:6. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Hey, man, we gotta watch, man. Okay, because the Lord gave us this truth, gave us this wisdom, gave us, these spiritual eyes to be able to see these things, man. So we are the watchmen, man. So we have to give this warning, to not take this shit, man. Okay, to not go after the false doctrines. And that's why the apostles are always on these camps' asses, man. Okay? Because we gotta stand on the truth. And this word is the truth. It's the blueprint to the path of righteousness. You can't take away from it, man. You can't be picky choosy with it, man. Stick to it and be a fucking man about it. I'll go with you, Doc.
This Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Hey, Con, put on the whole armor. Taking the shield of faith, of the sword, which is this word. I think it says the helmet of salvation.
We're going to get into it.
Yeah, Con, go ahead.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world.
Hey, bro, it's heavy, man. The rulers of darkness, man. See, because those in power now, they push forth darkness, man.
Yep.
Hey, they push forth fucking shit that destroys these people's minds, and you people don't even know it, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, like them Apple Vision Pros, man. You don't think that fuck with your dopamine receptors and shit? And fucking just your perception of like reality. Literally, you can pin something that's not there in the real world. You know, and it's just crazy how the deception has been pushed to the point where you can now live in your own customized bubble.
Yeah, bro, and there's a mode, you know, to where if you don't want to see what's around you, then you can go into what's called I believe it's called immersive mode.
Wow.
To where, bro, to where it won't show you, you know, Slacky, to where it won't show you the world, but it will put you in a whole scenery, you know, like on the moon, at the beach, you know, in a jungle, you know, hey, just completely taking you out, you know, out of the world, man.
Yeah. Against spiritual wickedness in high places.
You know?
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand in the evil day.
Hey, so this truth, man, you know, and that's why it says in Isaiah 33:6 that you know, that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man, because times are gonna get so heavy to where you know, to where these scriptures are gonna be what holds us down. You know, and that's gonna be the difference between us and you people of the world, man. You people of the world are really gonna bug out, man. You people don't realize how much you're gonna fucking bug out, man.
Yep.
Hey, shit, but when people can't get food, man.
Yeah.
You people can't get toilet paper or some shit, man. Hey, you people are going to trip, man. And there is going to be a famine of the word. There is going to be pestilence coming, man. People are going to be sick as hell.
Yep.
Hey, man, you people really don't know the power, you know, the power of these scriptures, man.
Yep.
You know, but when they are fucking applied, man, it has changed your whole life for the better, man.
Yep.
I'll go with your precept, bro.
I was gonna say real quick also, I'm bringing that also because like during COVID, when all that shit happened, man, people were panicking, buying toilet paper, buying water, sanitizer. People literally forgot. It's that I remember I was working all this now, we was driving around and shit, bro. People aren't buying canned goods. People aren't buying this, man. They're out on the fucking drive-through at fucking In-N-Out and King shit. Like, what the fuck? They say y'all doing this whole social distancing. Honestly, people when shit hits the fan, they don't have to act. They don't know what the hell to do.
Nope.
Even their worldly selves, they're like, you go to grocery store, just cans and cans and cans of shit, bro, and water, but toilet paper, sanitizer.
Oh, they're buying the water.
Bleach.
Water was selling out, man.
Yeah, nigga got stabbed for some water and toilet paper.
Yeah, they're buying water, all that
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, man, you know, you people don't know anything outside of comfort and convenience.
Yeah.
You people know nothing of, you know, zero, nada outside of that.
Well, that just shows you that Esau he's a master of deception.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You know, he got you to believe something, and he got you to react the way he wanted you to react, man. You know, but that because he works like that.
Hey,
He works with cause and effect.
yeah, bro. You know, and the scriptures say that you know that man, I forgot how the scripture's worded, but it basically says that he will think that, you know, he is God, and you know, and try to make it to where that he is as God, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
everything that he does is to manipulate you.
Yep. So that you have to go to him.
Yeah, and I always like to bring up the TikTok app. You know, he made it so that you condition your mind to have a short attention span.
Yep.
Because you just flipping.
Dumbs you down.
Yeah, and you really can't focus on one thing, because you'll hear, you know what, you can hear some truth, and you flip it, the next one's be a bitch shaking her ass.
Yep.
Damn.
The next one's gonna be a fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Cartel headed.
Cartoon video, whatever, or
Yeah.
there's gonna be some cat video. So you know what I'm saying? So he knows how to condition your mind like that, man.
Man, it's
Yeah, you know, he fucks, like your brother said, he fucks with your
dopamine.
dopamines, man, your receptors. And I got this Revelation 12:9. It says, "And the great dragon, that's the Esau Edom, was cast out, the old serpent called the devil, and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world." See that? And that's what he's doing, man. He's deceiving the whole world, man. That's part of his deception. That's part of his because it's going to come on the father of lies, man.
Yeah.
You know, and what is a lie? A lie is a deception. You know, so he programs this whole society to manipulate your mind, man.
Yep.
And to keep you away from being a spiritual person, especially you, Jake. He really dumb you down to the lowest level, the lowest vibration, because he feeds you nothing but sex and violence. And Jake worships sex and violence, man. You know, that's all Jake talks about is sex and violence.
Yep.
And that's what he conditioned your mind to be. He conditioned your mind to be fucking beast.
Yep.
You know, and that's why brothers gotta be very circumspect and very careful how they conduct themselves, man. We are supposed to conduct ourselves on a higher level than everybody else out here, because for one thing, we're supposed to be ambassadors of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, we're not supposed to act like niggers and spics, man. You know, we're supposed to have a composure about ourselves that shines. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, bro, Jake is, you know, he's the quickest to pull the trigger,
Right.
you know, to his own brother, man.
Because he's wrapped up in his emotions.
Over the stupidest things, man. How people kill each other, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
2 Corinthians 2:11 reads, "Lest Satan should get advantage of us, we're not ignorant of his devices." Right? And a lot of the devices Satan had, bro, is what? The fucking TV, especially women, bro.
Yeah.
Woman is the biggest shit that he has in control. He's honest, bro. Hey, see, we all love women, man.
Yeah.
We all like it, but that's shit that Esau be using, and the insane also using against you too, man.
Yeah.
Fucking TV, let's say sex, violence, bro. Fucking GTA, all that shit,
And
man.
what do they call these? They call these devices.
Yep.
And the word devices, we looked it up in these plots.
Kind of or not.
Yep. Hey,
Yeah, bro, I was just about to get it right now in the blue letter.
going into back to what the brothers was going into, prime example, the perfect completion of that, for lack of better words, is them Apple Vision goggles, man.
Right.
You could be looking at 9 different things at one fucking time, man, and now one of them be beneficial. You could create your own world, and you could, like the brother said, you could be in a fucking safari jungle. But meanwhile, you live in a shack outside, you know, it's 30 degrees outside, you freezing, but in these goggles, you at the beach.
You in a mansion.
You in the mansion.
You on the moon, bro.
Bermuda.
You on the
You
moon.
in Bermuda, you got a bad bitch. And cause I seen the little clip, you could change, you know, with the deep fakes, you could change the appearance of your partner, whoever you with. You could change the way they look. So you could, you know, a nigga really with a man, but he done changed her. He done changed him into Jessica Alba.
And they started doing that in the video games where you could create like your online persona.
Yep.
And you can make your own house and you can have these cars and all this
Fucking
shit.
wild.
Yeah, they started that shit with the video game Sims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
That's heavy.
PlayStation was the first one to actually come up with an open world version of it, to where you make your own character per thing. So this is that thou shalt not surely die.
Yeah.
In its fullness coming in now.
And the image of the beast.
And there's people that live that life, like they spend so much hours in these games, like hundreds and hundreds of hours, man.
And money. They
And
spend money, thousands of dollars on that shit.
Yeah, and hundreds of hours just building their character up, while their physical personal lives just go into complete shit.
Yeah.
But their what do you call it? There's a name for it. The avatar is fucking strong and fucking.
Baddest of the bad, man.
He got level 99 and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But this nigga a dweeb.
Yeah, but this dude fucking can't do a push up to save his life, man.
Yeah, but as soon as the power goes out, ain't shit.
That's why
That guy's not shit.
they got an insult for gamers. They'll say go touch grass.
Hey, now, being a gamer is popularized and cool. You look at niggas like I Show Speed, Casanat. These are niggas that are known. Aiden Ross.
Yeah.
These niggas have built an empire of wealth off of what? Sitting in front of a fucking video game, spazzing out, building, streaming characters off something that ain't even fucking real, man. Off a computer generated program. These niggas have become in real life famous and wealthy millionaires. They pushing them to be with these rappers, and they pushing them on pop culture. Way back in the day, to be a gamer, a hardcore gamer was degeneracy, man. Motherfucker cuss you out. You've been on the game too long today, man.
Yeah.
Take the game away from you. Now the game is like a pacifier, and now they're incentivizing you to go in and play it more and more.
Well, they use it as a,
You believe it?
people use it as a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like people use alcohol and drugs and smoking. They use these alternate realities, so to speak,
That's crazy.
as a coping mechanism.
Yeah. So you live in a fairy tale. That's literally called psychosis. This is Proverbs 13 and 11. It says, "Wealth gotten by vanity shall diminish, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase." And that all this streaming shit, all this YouTube gamers, all that shit, man, all that stuff, all that wealth is gonna diminish, man.
Yep.
You think niggas, the way those people make money on Twitch and shit, yeah, they have brand deals and stuff like that. But outside of the brand deals, the real way they make all that money is them donations.
Yeah, that's Esau's propaganda because even people that are sports fanatics, what are they doing, man?
Mm-hmm.
They're doing the same fucking thing.
Streaming podcasts.
Yeah, they're living their lives through these athletes.
Yep.
Like we could have got them. Like who the fuck we is? Who's this we shit? Saying you ain't the one playing. You ain't the one on the court, man. Oh, we could have done this. We almost got him. We gonna get it this year.
Right, man.
Like what's this fucking we shit, man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We.
Yeah. So these people are living their lives through these gods, so to speak, man.
Yeah, the
I don't worship.
the long word for fan is fanatic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're a fanatic, and you have these people that look at these sports teams and they're fanatics. These sports teams to where like they fell apart or something. You know what I mean? I know personally, like when I got done playing football, I didn't even want to watch that shit no more.
Right.
Or play. I couldn't play Madden for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Or NCAA, none of that shit. And I didn't want to be a part of the game no more. Like I couldn't see myself being a fucking fanatic of somebody else.
Yeah,
And they show
And that's so like, and I'm saying that I'm not happy for dudes' accomplishments and like that. Like whatever they accomplished, but I'm not gonna act like I'm a part of it.
Right.
Yeah,
They show grown
shit
men
fake
crying
anyway.
for that shit. I seen that. They show grown men crying when their team loses.
Yeah, niggas are killed.
Yeah.
And what Esau did
Fights.
with that bread and circus shit, that's a way of redirecting your tribalism that you're supposed to have for your own people. That's how you're supposed to be passionate and you're supposed to root for your own people. But Esau turned that and he got you niggas rooting for vain ass teams like it's life or death, man. Here it is, it's okay for you to like the Cowboys because you a goddamn 49ers fan. That's perfectly fine. You can hate them all day, but let you say, you know what, I'm pro my people. Let you stand up and say, I'm for Israel and only Israel, and I only want to see us win at the end of the day. Fuck Esau, fuck Elon, fuck these gooks. Then it's a problem.
Yeah.
Now you're a racist. Now you're crazy. Now you're a radical. But meanwhile, it's to be a radical fan of some fucking folly, man, where niggas go riot, they go torch cities because they win a fucking football game. That's perfectly fine. Oh, they're just fans or happy. Oh, look, they won the Super Bowl. That's perfectly fine, man. But to be pro your own people is outlawed, man, and is looked down upon, which shows you that it's sorcery at the end of the day, man.
Yeah. Deception.
It's deception.
Appreciate it. I got two actually. Isaiah 59:14. It says, "And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off. For truth falleth in the streets, and equity cannot enter in." And that's what's been happening. Like the brother was detailing, people will stand up for the sports team, but they won't stand up for the truth. They won't stand up for their own people, right? They don't even stand up for the Lord. Here it is over the years on that game, Jeopardy.
Yeah.
The TV game, for years, whenever the Bible category popped up, that was the first category that anybody would try to clear out. They did. It was like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. every person that answered them questions got it wrong.
Man.
Well, because the truth is taken out. But this is Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, "Folly is set in great dignity,
That's the
and the
spirit, bro.
rich, that's beautiful, and the rich sit in low place." And that's exactly why all the shit that doesn't matter, like a comedian, a fucking comedian should not be able to make more than a medical professional, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
crazy, bro. That's moving mad time.
Hey, bro, I got the word for folly in the etymology, and it says Slaki, mental weakness, foolish behavior or character, unwise conduct.
You see? And they all do unwise conduct. I mean, look at the shit that Esau allows to be considered comedy.
Stupidity.
Gay jokes.
Man,
They go hard on that shit. Look at Family Guy, SpongeBob,
Right.
American Dad,
South Park.
South Park. All that shit is folly, and this is what Esau allows to get pushed up, right? But let a nigga call himself an Israelite
Right.
on mainstream TV. It's over.
He going to jail.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, bro. I actually had seen a brother do a video on how I think I want to say it was the WEF had stated that if anybody has has a recent search of things about truth or the Bible,
Mhm.
then they're going to be basically seen as a threat.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and being tossed, tossed or placed into prison, man. And what the scriptures talk about,
Yeah.
being cast,
Yeah.
to prison for
For the gospel's sake.
10 days to be tried, man.
Yeah.
But be faithful, it says, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because hey, bro, these devils will come down with great wrath, man. Just like it says in the scriptures, man. These devils will come down, man. Joe Biden, bro, I think it was like 2 years ago, he had said in a speech that he said, it's lucky. He said that they have been patient, but their patience is wearing thin.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro, these devils will come down, man. And these people see this government, as being like, oh, they love us, man. Oh, the government would never do that. Hell no. This government is for its people, it's doing its best for the people. Bro. And that's why, hey, bro, real quick, man, can you get, I think that's Isaiah 36, and I want to say it's verse 6, man. It's where it talks about, that the people, shall lean on Egypt.
Oh,
Verse 5.
I got it. It's Isaiah 36.
I think it's verse 5.
The point is in 6. It says, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed
Yep.
on Egypt."
Yep.
Start at 5, man.
This is Isaiah 36 and 5. It says, "I sayest thou, but they are but vain words. I have counsel and strength for war. Now, on whom dost thou trust?"
Hey, people leaning on that American military, the constant state that America's had throughout the world, and all of this shit's failing right before their eyes, and they still trying to hold on to it.
Hey, we're
This is
taking.
go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
This is showing you where we're at. This is that trusting in that vain word. Because they push the word of the Lord aside and thinking that what they want is going to prosper.
Yep.
Jephthah, I sold out. Because I don't want to be around weak men. You pushing the word of the Lord aside, and you should have just held on, man.
Yep.
Hey, bro, real quick, man. The scriptures say that it says, "They shall say peace and safety." Then sudden destruction, cometh upon them. And there was an article that came out 2 days ago, where it was a Russian ally, so someone that deals within Russia, put out a statement that said that they are the only country that can destroy the U.S. in 1 hour, man.
Mhm.
Hey,
Yeah, that's the spirit.
these
That's the
nations
spirit.
are getting bold, man.
They in the spirit.
Bro.
They're in the spirit. He's literally saying exactly what the scriptures say. He in the spirit.
Hey, because they're seeing the promise, man. Hey, this truth is going out everywhere, man.
You don't
All
think-
these nations are seeing it, man.
You don't think that he didn't listen to the words that brothers say, and they look at the scriptures brothers be pulling,
Hey, because
and they don't be like getting some type of encouragement? Well, I'm gonna go down, but I'm still fuck this nigga up first.
Well,
Like-
they got government agencies that watch these videos, bro.
Yeah.
Because they want to see what kind of information is being put out, man.
Mhm.
You gotta understand that Esau searches out all things. So he's looking at these videos.
Mhm.
He's looking at the elders. He's looking at the prophecies they're bringing out because they investigate everything, man.
oh yeah.
And they know that what the prophets are saying are true. You know, that's why during the COVID you had those key words come out like
Blacks, Latinos.
yeah, blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. Who was saying that? Who was saying that? Who was saying that before, man? Who was lumping those three ethnic groups into one sentence?
Mass plagiarism.
Yeah.
That's fucking
The
plagiarism.
elders were, man.
Yeah.
Who was doing that? Among many other things, man. You know, so these elites and these government agencies, they have watchdogs, you know, looking at these what you call Hebrew Israelite groups, man,
You know.
to scrutinize and what are the guys saying? What are they about? Like, just like they did it to the Black Panthers and these other organizations, but this is of the Lord, though, man.
Yeah.
So that means they're gonna come down more.
Mhm.
Cause they ain't no nigga shit.
Right.
I mean, they sent spies and in those like the movie Judas
Right.
and the Black Messiah show you that. They always sent and they try to send, you know, spies in this thing of ours.
Right.
Man. But literally, you know, it's not of men, it's of the Lord. So you and your spies are gonna meet a reward that you didn't want.
Yeah, that's a persecuted saints, man. Revelation 12, because that's not far fetched. Look what they did to what's that to do with David Koresh in Texas? I think it was. They bombed that whole fucking house, man, of a so-called religious radical group.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So if they did that to that shit, what do you think they're gonna come? How hard they're gonna come on the prophets of the Lord, man?
Shit, bro, it's gonna be like, hey, bro, it's gonna be like the movie Fahrenheit 451, I think it's called.
Right.
Hey, bro, you know, if there's a book or people talking about, you know, some, you know, something that, you know, that goes against them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're coming and they're either, you know, killing them, you know, burning it up, exiting, you know, completely, what's the word? Completely
Exile.
exiting out
Yeah, exiling you from society.
all truth, man.
Yeah. Well, this whole book goes against America, man.
Yeah. And in that movie though, the true perfection of the books was the dude that had them all in his head, man. And then the bird that had it in his DNA.
And
So what do you think they know that the brothers got the spirit? Like the scriptures say, Israel said it themselves. So you don't think Esau didn't come to the same conclusion? He said that the word, the law should never cease from the priests, and the word should never cease from the prophets. So they know these things. They see these things, and Esau knows he has to make that battle, right? But the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty, and we're pulling down these strongholds, man. All this putting Esau up in this fucking position and trying to put Jake down in this low state. Esau using bitches like Sexy Red, Sukiana, niggas like Cardi whatever, all these little niggas out here, man. Using them to try to make us look like we ain't shit. We're in a time now where the Lord is about to put shame on you and rise us up even further in front of you.
And that's why scriptures say that the Lord called us from the chiefest of men.
Mm-hmm.
Because the chiefest of men are the people you look to in this society. And they put, you know, who's more fashionable than an Israelite? So if an Israelite, they can get an Israelite to worship the devil. And here come these little nigglets coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And they gonna worship it. If they could get the harlots of our people, these women that they put on the pedestal, the Sexy Reds of the world, to promote that, then guess what? Then you have these little women, you have these Israelite women being whores.
Hey, that was they cloned Tyrone.
Yeah.
When he told the end of, he said, "You just a dime a dozen hoe." That's exactly how he doing y'all, man. Cause y'all are simple.
Oh man.
You know, the end of was like the brother mentioned earlier, is just another weapon that's being used against us, man. You know, in the grand scheme of things, she ain't shit. You know, and as things progress, that's being revealed, along with how it's being revealed that we really the true people,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and the Lord within that, the Lord's revealing who really got the truth,
Yeah.
who really standing boldly on these prophecies, man.
You gotta think, man. They use this music. These niggas is killing each other, and they use this so-called drill music or rap music and gangster music. See, because before it was drill music, it was gangster music, like the West Coast shit like that, and that promoted gangbang.
Trap music.
Trap
too.
music.
Before it was trap music,
Trap
then
music.
it was
It
gangster.
was, yeah, trap music, then gangster music, and then you have drill music. You know what I mean? And that, so if you look at the stages of what they promote, it destroyed Jake, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jake, you know, he that controls the images controls mind. So if you watching it all day, if you listening to it all day, it damn near destroyed me in the world, man. I was doing dumb shit, had dreads in my head and all kind of shit, listening and watching shit that can destroy what that has destroyed our people. And by the grace of the Lord, I came out of that. But 2/3 of our people didn't come out of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so what do you think they stuck in? Even to this day.
Yeah.
You know, they stuck in that. And who backs that and who funds that is Amalek.
Yeah.
Right? They achieved that fund that shit. You don't hear no Amalekite rappers coming out.
No, that's the book of what is that, Psalms? Said they only consent to casting down from his excellence.
Hey, well, look at that group, 3-6 Mafia, man.
Yeah, they promoted drugs.
About
Or
the drugs.
the use of drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Cough syrup, cocaine,
Mhm.
pills. You know what I mean? All this shit. And then lean became cool.
But as soon as you say
Sip it on the syrup, man.
Yeah, sipping on syrup.
Yeah,
Syrup became cool, and then you look at what syrup do to you, it's like, why the fuck would you?
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, it's niggas everywhere sipping syrup.
Yeah.
You know,
with
sipping
Sprite and a fucking styrofoam.
codeine or
Yeah.
promethazine, and it's like, damn, you know. And then
Well,
the-
yeah, that
the withdrawals that you get from coming off of that shit, these motherfuckers be ready to die, man, because the stomach pain, the seizures that these motherfuckers be having, that be having. You know what I mean? The high when you come down off that shit, they need it. It becomes something to where you need.
Yeah.
It's witchcraft. It's
Yeah.
sorcery. Same thing. It's a potion.
Yeah.
Pretty much, it's all it is, man.
I got a precept.
This back in Ephesians 6:14, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
Right.
Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
Right.
Going back to what the bro was saying, these fiery darts are spiritual. Gangster music, trap music, you know what I'm saying? Whoredom, adultery, you know, all these different plagues that Esau sent out for our people that sweep us up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2/3 of our people sweep them up all day long, man. Black culture, period.
Yep.
You know, you pick something out of it, and I promise you, it's a weapon, man.
Yeah.
You know, against our people. But the thing that keeps us straight on the straight and narrow is our faith, man. Because a lot of you know, even niggas that know the truth, they really don't believe the Lord coming back. They look around and they really think, well, what can I get out of what's happening?
Right.
You know, what's the best life I can manage to live for myself out of what's happening? You know, instead of just, you know, staying true to the game and enduring what we've been put through. That's why niggas sell out. You know, trying to make this hell comfortable when it's not supposed to be. Esau is your enemy. He's gonna come in every way, shape, and form, man.
Right.
But the only thing that's gonna quench that is your faith. That shield is important, man. Shield, wall. That's how you know, that's the first step of protection. A good defense make a great offense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Shield wall.
Yeah, right. And then you throw that's when the spears come over the shield, man. You know? And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints.
Yeah, because that spiritual armor is our defense against the wickedness that they put out these 2/3 out here, man.
No.
I got this in real quick. Psalms 119 and 110 said, "The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I err not from thy precepts," man. So the wicked have laid a snare for us, man.
Yep.
In the forms of what brothers is talking about, man. The music and the deception and lies that Esau has put to entrap our people. But it says here, "Yet I err not from thy precepts." And that's that spiritual armor right there that the brother's talking about. That's the word. The word is what keeps us in righteousness, man. It keeps us as pleasing and in fear of the Lord, which is the number one defense against all this bullshit out here, man.
That's right.
This is Luke 22:31. It says, "And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother." And yeah, that was talking to, Simon, but even back in his day, because the Lord has, in today's time, because the Lord has his joint heirs, which is the elect. You don't think Satan is trying to sift them. You don't think Satan is trying to work,
Right.
On brothers' minds, and that's why when you go to Sirach, the 2nd chapter, it tells you that prepare thy soul for temptation. Who you think you're being tempted by?
Right.
Who you think putting these thoughts, giving you these thoughts? Who you think reminding you of the things that you used to do in the world? That's why Scripture said, "Let not your sins weigh you down."
And what's in the book of Job, man? To where Satan, he went to the Heavenly Father, he basically told him like, "Well, Lord, I've been,
Going in and out of the earth.
going in and out
to
the
and
earth,
from.
out the water." Yep.
Basically doing my job. I've been
Yeah,
doing what
exactly.
you told me to do. I'm diligent. Satan is a worthy adversary because he was created. Esau doing his job perfectly fine, man. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
We gotta fulfill our end of the bargain because at the end of the script, because it's scripted, we win. You just gotta have faith in that.
This is Sirach
It comes like it's
13:13.
scripted.
Sirach 13:13. It says, "Observe and take good heed for thou walkest in peril of thy overthrowing. When thou hearest these things, awaken thy sleep." So you gotta observe the times, man. Apostles say it all the time. Observe the time.
Yeah.
Make sure you know where the fuck you at, because we're walking in the peril of our own overthrow, man. Anything at this point can put us off. That's Esau's job.
Yep.
To set shit up to overthrow you, man. Satan go about as a wrong line, seeking whom he could destroy.
Yep.
Well, don't be that fucking sheep that ain't even watching.
Right.
That's just sitting there growing a fleece and getting
Right.
comfortable.
And if you look at lions, bro, they attack the weakest of the pack.
Yep.
So that's why you gotta be strong in the word, man. That's why you gotta stay in the spirit,
Precept.
because you always attack the easy target, man.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew 23.
So don't make yourself an easy target. Make sure you have that, like the brother brought out, the spiritual armor, man.
Yeah.
That's keep that with all diligence, man.
It said having your feet shoot about with the preparation of the gospel.
Mhm.
What does that mean? Like, have you ever thought of it?
Right.
You're talking about the feet, but that's how you get to where you're going.
Yep.
So you got to be constantly having the word, so you know that you're going in the right direction. So you got to constantly try to stay in the word, constantly try to watch videos, get around men that are actually in this truth. Because without that, you don't have that full preparation to walk like you need to do.
And you gotta stand on your feet too.
Yep.
Like you can't stand if you ain't got no feet. Your feet kind of important.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a foundational piece almost if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? You want your precept now?
Yeah.
This Matthew 24:42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched.
Let's see. And look, it says he would have watched, man, and and that is what people are gonna think in those times, man. Damn, I should have, done this, man.
If I would have known,
Yeah, like,
I wish, woulda, coulda, shoulda.
and what's gonna be, you know, conversations are going to be full of ifs, you know, and buts and shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, if this, man, then, you know, I would have, or ifs, you know.
Hey, it's a saying, if ifs was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
You said what?
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Cause you know niggas
Yeah,
love
yeah.
to talk about if, or I woulda, or I shoulda, or I coulda. Yeah. Just go ahead, get that chip, put on them goggles, and live out that fantasy that you, if you know what I'm saying, you coulda lived then if that's the case, man.
Well, if I live here, if
Yeah.
I do this, I ain't gotta worry about shit.
And that's when you come with the go. Well, if
Yeah.
you really want it, you know what I'm saying? Because
Well,
we saw gonna sell them dreams to y'all, man.
Well, here's what I can do for you.
Well, here's what I can do. He would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up.
Yeah.
But and you know what's crazy about that? It say if he would have known, but he did know. He just didn't believe it.
Right. Yeah.
Because we know that the Lord is coming back, man. We know he is, man. The thing is, you know, a nigga revert back to when my grandma said that he was gonna come in her day and he still ain't came. Well, nigga, don't you think that means you only getting closer to that day?
Yeah.
But no, niggas look at that and they want to put it off. Oh, well, maybe he just ain't coming. He might come in my kid's generation, but he ain't gonna come in my generation. You know, because niggas don't really, they don't got no faith.
Yeah.
They don't believe that Yahweh Shah coming to set this shit right, man. To really put us above all these heathens, you know, and set up order on the earth. They don't really believe that.
I don't know.
You know, therefore, be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man coming. So just when you think that it ain't gonna happen, is when it's gonna happen, man. You know, the master of surprises, man, is the Lord. You know, that's why anytime, you know, rumors go out, I instantly be like, nope, that ain't it. Because the Lord, who would have guessed COVID? We seen it, but who would have known that it was gonna have the effect that it did so fucking quick? None of it caught everybody off. We had an inkling, was kind of like, damn, this could be something, but we'll see. And the shit changed the whole world. And so just imagine how much more the next mass event, mass ritual,
Yeah.
how much it or when it's gonna happen and the effect it's gonna have, you know?
Yeah. I got this one. This is Psalms 119 and 103, and it says, how sweet are thy words unto my taste, yea, it says, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. It says, through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way, man. You know, and so that's why, you know, it's, you know, and so that's why we're always, you know, we always go to the scriptures to combat, you know, the shit of the world, man. You know, because it's through these precepts, man, we get the true understanding of things. You know, so that's why we hate every false way, man. And then it says in verse 105, it says, none, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. So, so if you don't got this word, man, you will get lost, you know. Hey, you will be fucking lost, man. You know, basically like being, you know, in the sunken place, or like that place that they show you in the movie, Insidious.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but blackness everywhere, man. People are practically going to be like that, man. You know, not knowing how to, you know, how to guide, man. You know, zero faith, zero knowledge, zero wisdom, zero skills, man. Shit, bro, you spent the last 20 years on social media, on video games, in clubs, on drugs, and drinking and shit. Esau has fucked you people up, man. And you know, come on, you gotta see that shit, man. Wake the fuck up, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you living like a bad bitch.
You live like
You living like that, man. And then you know, when you get to that wall, when you see shit coming, you want to get right, you know, and or in her case, you want to get like the husband or the family when you got, you know, slutted out.
You got a bad reputation.
Yeah, you've been slutted out for many moons and shit. Bitch, you know? But yeah, but getting out while it's able to be found, man.
Get it while it's hot.
Because you know, it's gonna, because even like even you be in the camp and be like, am I getting enough?
Right.
So how much more somebody that's not in the camp, another day Israelite, or come across the videos, and we thinking like we ain't, you know, like it's more that we can do and we doing the works. What about you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna be thinking that in that day when shit go down. We're gonna, man, I wish I would've. How much more a nigga that didn't do nothing? We gonna be thinking ourselves like, fuck, like I wish I would've did more. So just how much more a nigga that had the opportunity and chose not to, man. Your mind gonna be played, man. The Lord's gonna fuck you up. Clarence, right?
Yeah. That fucking dude out there, man.
Second Ezra 5:8 it says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be often set down again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and the mistress women shall bring forth monsters. You got animals in unknown places. You got jaguars in Arizona now.
Climbing down the mountains.
Climbing down the mountain,
Down the street.
ready to fucking snatch up your food. Right? And then these women bringing forth these monsters as kids being born with all type of deformities.
Yeah.
It says, and salt water shall be found in sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Right? Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into the secret chamber. And that's what we come into. When all the hell starts breaking loose, right? That's when wit's gonna hide itself. We're not gonna be out there prophesying to you niggas while you fucking sit here lynching niggas in the street. No. The Lord gonna tuck us away somewhere else. It says, it shall be sought of many, and yet be not found. And this is the time that the brother was talking about. Where you're gonna wish that you did more. You're gonna wish that you did something at all. Because when the word ain't out there, you know, like, damn, those things that those men were saying happened, and I wasn't doing even a tenth of what they said.
Hey, especially if you was around the prophet. Because you got niggas that's in a world that's been around us and have heard what we believed in and made a laugh at us or talked about us while we was gone. Them gonna be the niggas like, damn, he was right.
Yeah, bro, it's one of the scriptures talk about, it says, it's a lot, bro. It says, everlasting shame and contempt, bro.
Yeah.
Because you was that close to him. You like I had niggas I used to, I had a roommate and that knew what I did, he in the world and shit. You know what I mean? And when I think about niggas like that and niggas that knew me, and that know what I do, as far as, in his ministry, and they just looked at me like I was the same, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, no, nigga, I'm nothing like him.
Just your average dude.
Yeah, like, nah, he tripping, man. I believe everything but that part. I don't believe white people can't make it. Yeah, you can't tell me white Jesus ain't good. I don't believe you can't smoke. Where it say you can't smoke that? You know what I mean? You got niggas that'll justify their wickedness, man.
Man, they gotta turn in the world guilty by association. That's what a lot of people are gonna get, especially those that know brothers, man.
Even women that brothers dealt with.
It's so cold that the spirit be on brothers so much. It's just like Jeremiah said, the Lord was in our bones. Yeah, and he could not hold it in. It was in our bones as fire and couldn't hold it in. So brothers get around people, it's gonna come out at some point.
Yeah,
Right?
some portion
some portion is gonna come out.
even if
And
it's
you-
light.
Yeah, and usually it's the portion that your spirit can handle.
Hey, and some of y'all gonna be convicted by conversations that you just heard us talking about.
Like in the Sonic.
Yep.
Like that might have been that dude. That might have been that dude, like,
Chance of repentance, and you didn't take it.
and he didn't, you know what I mean? But he wanted, like, he took every attempt to, like, I followed him out of the sauna. I could have asked, but I don't know, I didn't. Like,
Nah, he said it perfectly. It just got too deep. It got too deep. I'm putting my headphone. That's what Jake want to do. Oh, this one a direction I didn't think it was going, and it's too serious for me. So let me go back to La La Land.
And that's what you get for eavesdropping.
Because when it was falling,
Yeah, it was cool.
it was cool.
Yeah.
When it got deep, he was like, put these
Let
earphones.
me get out of here.
So that's exactly what's happening. So in these days, man, when all this stuff starts hitting, because it's gonna hit. Right when COVID hit, I had people at work. I told, yeah, it's gonna be here. The Lord said there's gonna be plagues, and then it hit, and He was like, It's just, hey,
Now you want to get deep.
dude told me at work, you too deep. He told me straight up. He said, you too deep, and that's what it's gonna be, man. So you're gonna see who the Lord's dealing with. But it says, and shall be sought of many, and yet be not found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon the earth. So when the word is taken off the streets, when you're not able to go to YouTube all easy and get these breakdowns and get instructions for your soul, right? That's when all type of wickedness is just gonna shoot up.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, and don't think that the Lord didn't hear conversations that has being had in front of us and behind us. I done had niggas bring up things about this truth that they know I believe. Like, I had one dude be like, in front of everybody, man, made a joke out of it and was like, this nigga, I ain't gonna say my slave name, but this nigga here think that a spaceship coming to save him. And everybody busts out laughing and all that, you know? Don't think that,
Man, that's crazy.
don't think that the Lord ain't gonna make you eat them words,
Man,
man.
the scripture said, every idle word shall be brought into judgment. Every idle word.
Hey, what says that? It says every idle word that
Man shall speak.
that you shall speak, you shall be held accountable for, man.
It also says the thoughts of foolishness is wicked with the Lord. Right? So even those little thoughts that you have in your head while you get around brothers, you walk around us,
Right? It's the last laugh.
hey, you click on that YouTube video, fuck this in your head. The Lord see all that. Right? It says,
Hey, but the scriptures say that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the good and the evil, man.
Yep.
Hey, so all your works, man, all your thoughts, man, everything that you do is fucking is documented and reported, man.
Yep.
You know, and it's in a file, man.
Yep.
You know, it's in a spiritual file. Man.
Hey, these niggas can't rebuke thoughts because they ain't got the name.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So I said, sitting
They
there.
got that armor.
Second Ezra 5:11 says, one land also shall ask another, and say, it's righteousness that maketh a man righteous going through thee. And it shall say, no. At that time, at the same time shall men hope, but nothing attain. They shall labor, but their way shall not prosper. So you don't want this. You're not going to be able to get it, and that's the worst time to be. Man, the scripture, there's one where it says a fool desire of wisdom and doesn't get it. Right? That's what it's going to be. You're going to be a fool that desires wisdom and can't get it.
Hey, this is 1 Peter 4, and I'll start at 17. And so it says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? And many people are going to be in the midst of the fire, man. Okay, well, the righteous, man, are going to be on the outside, beholding it.
Yep.
On them chariots, man. On the spaceship that's going to come save us.
Man, I had a dude, quick testimony real quick. I had a dude that I knew, the roommate I was talking about. He know the truth. He saw our video, saw that elders video, saw videos, right?
Oh.
And then
He's scared as hell.
and then he didn't get into the truth or whatever, but he kept doing his worldly ways and all that shit. And I kind of cut him off for a couple of years, and then we kind of reconnected. He called me or whatever, and was like, kind of, apologizing and shit for certain things he did. And then like a couple months after that, he ended up getting shot 5 times. You know what I mean? Right after, he had a son and all that, and he ended up getting popped 5 times. And then another dude that was around us, that knew, what I was in. You know what I mean? He died a month before the other dude got shot.
Hey, but the scriptures say, man, you know, it says that it would have been better if he did not know.
No,
Yep.
yeah. The way of righteousness, and to it's better if you didn't know. Just like that dude, it's better if you didn't eavesdrop. You should have just kept that music playing, man. But the Lord directed the man's steps, man.
Yep.
You know, so when the Lord wants you to hear, wants you to get it, because we can't choose the Lord chooses us. You know what I mean? So when the Lord wants you to get it, or wants you to hear it, or wants you to be marked, then he that's what he does, man. He'll have you walk right past brothers on the camp, you know, in the camp, and either how you listen or how you scoff. You know what I mean? And that's what it is.
You got a closing scripture or something?
No, I don't got. Oh, you got one?
That's it.
That's it, man. All right. So with that being said, we hope and pray that that this was edifying. You know, just keep on pushing, keep fighting. You know, because this is a good fight of faith, and it's gonna be worth it soon.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be worth it. All right. All right. So Slakia.
You good, brother?
We would like to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem
Ba'ashem
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem Kakadash. All right, just keep pushing. And Shalom.
Shalom.
That's your sign out?
Huh?
That's your sign out?